Alright, what's going on, everybody? This is Michael, and let's just play some more Minecraft. Now, honestly, I feel like today, because I want to work on this. Today we're going to be working on this bullshit right here. Yeah, this bullshit, because I want to make this tower huge. Like, not necessarily Trump Tower bullshit, but good enough. So then that way I have like 3 layers. So let's see what I'm gonna actually need, because of course we kind of finished getting stuff set up. I do have some wheat stuff, so I'm gonna go ahead and keep that down here, of course. And I should probably just have something down here as well. Um, which, yeah, we'll figure that sort of stuff out. But for the most part, I want to go ahead and continue with the updoing of this base. So let's go ahead and see what I need. First and foremost, that's not what I need. First and foremost, that's also not what I need. All the wood is in here. Perfect. So I want to go ahead and make this place taller, which is fine, which is great. That's actually what I want to do. So let's go ahead and do just that. Let's start with the potato throwing. Or the bread throwing. Yeah, bread throwing. Let's start with the bread throwing. Now, let's actually go ahead and make sure we can get some oak logs going here. I can't go from there. Alright. That would actually hurt if I fell, and honestly, I don't want to seem like falling, so let's go ahead and place another one there. Let's place another one there. And since those trees are growing, I'm probably going to go ahead and chop them down to get more of these oak logs. Jump, jump. Perfect. Alright, so that's going to start the next one up. And honestly, I do like this piece here, just because it makes it look good. But this is the finished foods. This is the unfinished. Well, this is the somewhat finished foods, which, well, unfinished, uncooked, unspiced. So we'll go ahead and do that. And also, I do need to get more cobblestone, because that would actually help. So I think today we're just going to do a episode on just getting cobblestone and getting other bullshit. So yeah, this is a episode on just making sure we can actually get our shit together, because honestly, I think that's the one thing a lot of people don't understand in the year of 2020. We don't have our shit together, and we are coming close to having that end. And personally, I am happy that it is about to come to a close. Because let's just face it, 2020 has just kind of been a shitty year in general. Like, a very shitty year. Like, first off, I first lived in America. America is one of those places where it's just, they don't give a shit about you. The government, at least, doesn't give a shit about you. Even the year doesn't give a shit about you, but I mean, hey, that is what it is. Now, biggest thing, though, it's that no matter what side politically you're a part of, just keep in mind, nobody really cares about you or what you stand for or what you care about or anything like that. Basically, what's going on is that you're only worth $600. Yeah, that's the truth. I mean, the truth is you're only worth $600. So, but you know what? Enough talk. Enough talk about government bullshit and all that sort of stuff. Let's actually go ahead and just keep collecting, because honestly, we need a lot, and I mean a lot of this. We need a good amount of cobblestone. We're also going to need a good amount of other stuff. We're just going to need a good amount of everything. That is our purpose. That is what we need for the day, and honestly, I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to make sure we have everything that we need. Because, yeah. Because, yeah, personally, I want to make sure that I have enough items, I have enough quality that, well, not enough quality because there's no such thing as enough quality. Um, just all the basics and generics. The fields are looking good, so that's a good thing. But yeah, so I have that much there. Let's go ahead and chop down. There's not enough oak down that way. So let's go this way. I'm sure that out this way we can actually go ahead and see about finding some more oak trees. Personally, I think that's what we also need, especially if we're going to keep building with oak like this. Okay, perfect. And working with stone tools isn't that bad. I mean, it could be worse, but coal. Let's get some coal here. I mean, I'm also going to go ahead and need to get more of the other fun stuff, like the dark oak and everything, to make sure that's all going well. But, I mean, you know what? It is what it is. Alright, so let's see what we got thus far. I mean, come on. Come on. This, dealing with wood, it's one of those things where it's just, sometimes it takes a while to actually get through things. Other times, not so much. And honestly, I didn't know if with dealing with wood it would take this long. Sometimes it's just hard to get it up, so either way though, I mean, we're here. I mean, let's go ahead and work with the stone cold axe, make sure everything's going well. It's perfect. Also, another good thing that I've realized with a lot of just trees, if you don't want that foliage anymore, is to actually just go ahead and do what I just did there. To make sure you cut a hole through the top. Honestly, it makes everything come down easier. I mean, it makes everything just come easier. And I mean, the leftovers are left there for you to go ahead and collect once they are done falling off. Yeah, no. These are all sex jokes. I apologize. They're bad sex jokes, but they're sex jokes nonetheless. Fuck. Let's see here. Okay, so collecting some wood, getting some wood. Oak's kind of, that's the thing about with like wood in general. It's some wood is better than others. Some actually can do it for you. Others not so much. I mean, first off, if we're going against an oaks usually is a harder wood to go ahead and fight against. A birch, on the other hand, is usually a bit softer, and you can get through it a little bit quicker, which is fine. I mean, if you feel like you want to deal with some birch wood, that's really fine. And I think if I'm going to be using any sort of wood, a softwood's pretty decent to use, although it shouldn't be used all the time. I mean, you want to go with a strong piece of wood. Just very, very strong piece of wood. But yeah, oak's a good piece of wood. I mean, the darker, the better, right? No, I've gone too far into this conversation. Look, point being is choose your wood wisely. Or if you can choose your wood wisely, make sure via materials, it's always good now. But yeah, in terms of what I'm going to do, I'm going to make sure that I can have this be built proper. I mean, I like how it's being built thus far. Once I get more of the stuff that I can go into the nether, like more iron and stuff like that, then we can go from there. But for right now, nether is not my priority. Building my bases and building around my bases as well. So that's always going to be something that I'm going to make sure of that I have. So let's see here. Get some of this birch wood. Perfect. There's some music going on. Beautiful. I'm to the point that any wood actually works. in this sort of situation. Although, for building materials, though, I want to focus on just getting what I can. So, yeah. I'll probably come back here in a moment if I could actually... what the... Okay, yeah. Okay, cool, sweet. Okay, yeah, let's go. Let's get going. Let's go back because I want to go ahead and sleep and... more wood. Alright, cows. Here we go. Perfect. Yeah, see, I like that. I like what I'm doing there. I think that looks good. I think I need to do a little bit more. Like, I don't know. We'll just put something there, and we'll put something there. I mean, thus far, it looks good. It's not bad looking. So let's see how much wood we actually collected, right? Got some trees. Got a good amount of wood and oak. Beautiful. We also got a good amount of other stuff, so that's fine as well. Let's just go ahead and make sure that we have that all taken care of. Ooh, more coal. Give me the coal, bitches. Alright, well. Now, kids, this is a dangerous maneuver that you do not want to go ahead and do. Why? Because I said so. And I'm your dad now. Basically, if you're going to build in Minecraft, make sure you use the right safety precautions in order to do so. We don't want you falling to your death in this sort of regard, because, yeah, falling to your death is no laughing matter. It's no laughing joke. However, it'd be funny. Okay, well, let's see here. Let's go ahead and tear that. Yeah, that's another issue that I have, especially when it comes to everything. My things, my mouse, ends up going ahead and switching over from one thing to the next from time to time. And I'm like, look, I just want you to work properly. Now, I'm wondering how many levels I should do on this, right? Because depending on how many levels I do, it can make some sense. It could actually be a good thing. I think the amount of levels that I want to do, at least for this place, because, yeah, this is my main base of operations, of course. But, yeah, for this place in specific, I think what I'd want to do is go up by 3. Stripped. I'm going to have the regular. We're also going to have that there. Wood-like stuff. We have the oak, and then we have a birch. That should be fine. Fingers crossed that it is. Okay, that's just... What are you doing? I mean, look. And then there's that bullshit, but that should be fine. Yeah. Once in, it's gone. Okay, well, that's fine. That's fine. We're just going to make sure everything is looking good. Right. I may have to go get some more. Perfect, perfect. Everything's looking good thus far. That looks good. It's also looking... You've got to be shitting me. Okay, go screw yourself. Go screw yourself. I need you here. And I need you here. I need you there. I need you there. And I need you there. Beautiful. That is going to look good. That's looking good. I think I'm going to be running out of dark oak, which happens, and that's going to suck when it does, but it is what it is. Yeah, I'm going to be running out of this pretty quickly, which means back to the dark oak forest I go after I'm done placing everything that I need. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and then 2, 1, 0. Yep, so that did all of that. So I mean, so basically what I'm going to go ahead and do is just make sure everything is looking good, at least here for right now. I got to make sure that I keep everything else the same, because everything else looks good as it is, and I'd feel like there's this disharmony that would be going for it, so I don't want that. I don't want that. I mean, those look good. I'll put that one there and that one there. That's fine. And I'd also need to get more wood in general, so. Not what I wanted, but I mean, hey, you know what? Screw it. Nah, no. We'll just do this. Alright, so I'm going to need another of those. I'm going to need another axe, which that's fine. I mean, thus far, it doesn't look too bad. Fuck. I mean, I'm also running out of what I need, so that's also bullshit, but it is what it is. Hopefully the other stuff will grow properly. Ooh, there we go. Dark oak. Regular oak and dark oak. That is fine. I am good with that. Give me some regular oak. I'm good with that. Because regular oak is always going to be good. Beautiful. Alright. Finish the build. Gonna need a shit ton more of you. Now, why would I need a shit ton more of this oak? Well, first off, I want to make sure that everything looks good. Secondly, I want to make sure that when I'm actually going ahead and making sure everything is looking good, that it all is matched up, color coordinated and everything, so that way it doesn't look out of place, because once it gets out of place, that's where shit begins to go ahead and get real. And I don't like shit getting real unless it has to get real. And when it has to get real, that's where we get real. Because fuck everything else. Alright. But yeah, see, look at that. It's like, it's either hanging by the tree or it's hanging by something. Also, another thing that I've realized is for these... How much dark oak did I get? Alright, so I got some dark oak, which is fine. It's not going to be enough, but it's going to be... It's fine. I only got 42, which I guess... What the hell? And then there's glitches like that, where it's like, why do I trust bullshit? Can somebody explain to me what the fuck was that sound? It was like a squishing sound, like a moist type of sound. See? That sound. Oh, it's vines. Fuck vines. I mean, that's a dead app if I've ever heard one. And if you don't know what Vine is, you are too young. Be watching this shit. Because that was something before your time, kids. Vine was before your time. Give me more of this bullshit! Alright, beautiful, beautiful. I knew you were gonna go ahead and help me out here. Alright, let's go ahead and get you taken care of because... Hey, deforestation isn't bad. It's a good thing. It's just... When you do it, just don't cut down too many of the trees and honestly replant what you cut and... Yeah. I mean, in Minecraft, it's one of those things that don't necessarily matter, but in other places they do. Like, they legitimately do, like in real life. Because deforestation is actually something that will be able to help the forests grow and everything like that. I mean, you don't want it oversaturated, overpopulated, that sort of thing. What I mean for this, it's like, yeah, cutting down a shit ton of things with a bunch of blocks, and it's getting dark, and fuck the dark, and ooh, shit, that's being left on the ground. Yay. Let's go back to our hidey hole, which is up on stilts. My hunger is starting to get to me, which that's not a bad thing, but it's also not a good thing either, so... If I would have fallen through that, that would have been a travesty and a mockery, and I would have been pissed off at myself, but at the same time, it's like, you know what? You live, you learn, you love. Also... Okay, so I do possibly have enough. But I need more bread. So I could go ahead and do that after I am done here. So let's go ahead and move that, move that. Let's get you going. Let's get you going also. Let's get all these planks going as well. Might as well. I mean, it's one of those things where it's like, if you have it, might as well do it, right? Alright. It's not as laggy in for this one as of right now, so... Okay, let's go ahead and do striptease on this wood. Perfect, perfect. And now the wood is stripped, which is great. Also, since I want to keep this going a little bit higher, oof, that hurt, but it is what it is. We're gonna go ahead and move that over there. We're gonna put that there. I think the next thing that I want to do with the lighting and everything like that is to make sure everything's looking good. I feel like lanterns or something would be a good little touch here, you know? So I have one there. I have one there. One there. One there. there we go. I just need to go ahead and make some stairs out of this, which I think I already have some, but I have 7. 7 stairs do it? That is a beautiful question that I'd want to ask myself. It does. So, we have 1 stair, 2 stair, 3 stair, 4. Perfect. I'm going to use the rest of this birch wood, though, to... Oh, also, I'm going to do that. Now, that's a second area, which is fine. That's great. That's awesome. But let's go ahead and make a couple more stairs. 5. Okay, perfect. That's fine. All right, so from here, we are going to go ahead and do that one there. We're going to put the stairs there. We're going to put the oak. Dark oak's up there. We have 64 there. We have 34 there. And then all the stone stuff is down here. Ooh, that's actually what I need. So, no. Stay away. Stay the fuck away. I don't need your bullshit. Move. You gonna come at me, bro? Fuck you. Fuck your couch. Ooh. And I fucking died. There we go. First death. Normally I'd go ahead and take a shot, but fuck that bitch. Alright, let's get our ship back. I mean, yeah, I'm pissed, but at the same time, I had no armor, I had nothing to really stop myself. It's one of those bullshit things where it's like, because you can't really stop that. It's like, okay, I could back away from that and do it slowly, but I'm like, you know what? I have no armor, I have nothing. If this was hardcore mode, I'd be like, fuck it, we're starting over. But fuck it, I've given myself too much time on this, so I do want to take that. I do want to go ahead and move that there, move that there, move all that there. We're gonna have that right there. Moving everything back to where it needed to be. The shovel, the hoe. There's dirt. Gonna keep that. Beautiful, beautiful. You know, we're just rearranging everything at this point because it's like, might as well. Water is something good to have. We have another hoe. We have a axe. We got that. We're gonna put that there. We're gonna put that there. That's beautiful. That's gorgeous. We're gonna have that. Beautiful. Okay, so I'm gonna make 3 more things because why the fuck not? Also, okay, so let's go ahead. I need another sword. I will need another stone pickaxe. And then I'll need another axe. The host, actually, before I move forward and go forward with everything. There we go. 8. 4. So that looks good thus far. I mean, yeah, it's a little bit roomy and it's a little bit spacious, but I mean, that's fine. I could actually just go ahead and move my bed up there because why not? And see, that is one of the reasons why I did not want my bed down there, because fuck that, right? Perfect. I set that point. That's great. That's fine. That's all wood shit. Yeah, let's just put you here. I'm to that point where it's like, that is what it is. This is cooked. uncooked. I'm just going to go ahead and take the wheat, because the wheat here is going to give me 2 things of bread, which that's great. And die until a creeper was like, hey, go fuck yourself. And I was like, yeah, let's go ahead and play this bullshit of a game. Alright, so first and foremost, let's just make sure we have that, alright? What the? Seriously? How did I only get 2 seeds? Yeah, that was a little bit of bullshit, if I would have said so. That's fine. Alright. I mean, that's good thus far, so I'm liking that. What I think I'm gonna do, because I think one of the things that I want to do is I want to go ahead and make this kind of like a river situation. Like, for example, have it go from there underneath. Like, okay, so for example, go that down, right? And then, see, like that. See, that to me is like, hey, this could be cool. This actually might be a cool idea, because honestly, I could have it tilting. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Which, again, I could just move that over, put that over here, and be like, yeah. And see, this is why I said, hey, look, let's maybe do this, because this is for fun. This isn't going to be something where I'm like, oh, yeah, let's go ahead and do it. No. I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to do this for fun. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And to make things a little bit easier for myself. I mean, it's starting to get dark again, which, again, bullshit. But I mean, see, that makes sense. There we go. So it's going to be a multi-layered situation, right? Because, yeah, I think that works to me. Yeah, that actually works to me. I think a multi-layered sort of thing where it's like, hey, look, this is where this is going to go. To me, that makes a lot of freaking sense, right? Like, I'm not crazy on that one, because I could have it towered, and that would actually work. Do I have any more seeds, though? That is a question. I do have more seeds. Here's some wheat. Beautiful. Because, yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at this, right? So, right here, I have a lot of that, right? Now, I would just go ahead, take the seeds, right? And I'd be like, okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, see, I have a little bit more seeds left, and then what I do is I take the bucket, make sure. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Because basically, all I'm doing is I'm just making sure everything's looking good. That's what I wanted in the first place, right? No, 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 no! Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! I have to re-fucking plant it. Gosh dang it! Planting is hard. Planting is fucking hard, especially with bullshit that, like, that shit happens. Like, no, that's... Yeah, thank you. Thank you, you piece of shit. Okay. See, that works there. And then we have it there. See, there we go. That looks good. That looks great. And honestly, yeah, I could potentially do one more, but it's like, eh. Because, let's think about this, right? So I have that. I have the dirt, which wouldn't be too much. And I mean, see, that's fine. Again, what we just have to do is just make sure everything is there, there, and there. Something's there, something's there, something's there, and something's there. Cool. We have torches that will help these things grow. I don't have bone meal, but I mean, it's something. Also, in terms of this bullshit, because I don't like how this one. There. Now I could go ahead and hollow this out and then go from there, but it's like, you know what, screw it. It doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't make sense as to why I'd want to do something like that. Although, now I'm out of water. Gardening in itself is hard. It's a hard thing to go through, and I feel like my skin in itself is red, but at the same time, it's like, okay. Now, I do like how the house is this far, but I want it taller. But I feel like if I can make that taller, it would look good. Now, another thing I could do. There we go. And there's my water. So I'm good there. Now, I need to go ahead and find some bullshit. Okay, so I have about around 21 minutes, 20 minutes in general to go ahead and get some more shit done. I want to get started on that third layer, so let's go ahead and finish that bullshit, because why the hell not? Also, glass is going to be a thing, because I want... I honestly don't need the glass as of yet until things are getting done. And honestly, oak logs is where it's gonna be at. I'm probably oak, which is messed up, I know, but it's like I need it. Okay, 1. Oh, and you know what? We'll just go ahead and make sure we can get that going. 2. This is starting to get high. 3. There we go. That did hurt a bit, but not too bad. I mean, could have been worse. Could have been a fucking creeper coming out from behind me, being like, hey, bitch. And then just like, yeah. Yeah, that could have been worse. That could have been a lot worse. But you know what? These are actually... I mean, it's not looking that bad. I mean... Tower-wise, it looks good. I just need to get more... I think I'm going to stop at 3 floors, specifically. Because, if I think about it, right? One of the things that I'm realizing is that when it comes down to something like this, I don't want it too tall, but I also don't want it too short, you know? Because first and foremost, I want to make sure that everything is going the way I want it to, and that everything's gonna look good. And personally, right now, everything's trying to look good. Which, again, that makes sense, but I don't know. It's like, I want these things to look decent. That looks good there. Beautiful. That looks straightforward. That makes some sense, and I like that, so hopefully I have enough. Hopefully. 10, 9. Should have enough. I should. If I don't, and it's... Okay, I hopefully should have enough here to get me through. Haha! I did have enough to get me through. Beautiful. Which means... now we go ahead, get the other wood, which is not down on that level, but down on this one. And again, we're just going to leave that there. We are going to move that. This is where the fun stuff comes into play, right? Oh, right. So we have... I'm going to move this stone there. We are going to place that there, place that there. And then in the other box, let's just get our glass, because might as well just have that ready. I mean, I want to make sure that this sort of stuff can go through and get done properly, so. Well, that's not what I was expecting, but fuck off. There we go. There we go. There we go. You know, there's things that I try to expect from this whole sort of ordeal, this situation. It's like, I just have issues. I mean, that's life, right? It's like, you have issues and then you have to get over it. Which, I'm fine if you have to get over it, because that's the thing about issues and situations. It's just, you try to do the best you can with what you have, and it's like, okay, I'm fine with that, but... and then shit like that, it's like... to make a DBZ reference, it's like Cell trying to work on his goddamn stadium, and the simplest thing just pisses him off, and he has to start from the beginning over and over and over again, which, again, wouldn't be bad. Except for the fact that you're trying to get something done, you want to get something done, and yet it doesn't get done. You know what, though? I've made a good amount of progress. Let me just please, just let me do what I need to do. Okay? I'm not doing anything bad. I'm not harming anything. I mean, I'm seeing goddamn zombies, but it's one of those things where zombies usually come out at night anyway. And I'm not doing anything bad in general. I'm just making sure everything is looking good. That's all. That's all I'm doing. I mean, yeah, I get it. Like, in terms of torches, that makes sense. But I mean, come on, right? Okay, now in order to continue with this, let's go ahead and get the glass because I want this shit finished. If I can. I think a three story isn't gonna be too bad. It looks good. I mean, all this sort of stuff would look good in general, so all I'm missing is the top part, and yeah, I think I'm good there. Let me go ahead and sleep, and I mean, I don't need to put another one, but I mean, let's see what happens. Give me functions. Yeah, see? So, all I need to do is get more wood. Am I ready for that bullshit? Yeah, I think I am. I mean, deforestation is something that happens from time to time. As long as no creeper comes up and kills me, then I should be fine. I should be okay. Premonition, go fuck yourself. Why does that fucking scare me? I don't get it. It's like, that sort of shit scares me. Yeah, see? I'm good. I'm fine. I'm great. I'm gravy. Yeah, this all looks good. This all looks fantastic. And I mean, you know, whenever I hear the shuffling of leaves, the sounds of creepers in the air is just, it's a thing. It's a beast of a thing, but it's a thing. And I mean, yeah, see? That looks good. I'm liking that. I think that's not bad. It could have been worse, but I mean, hey. Yeah, see? That's fine. That's fine. I just need to go ahead, get a couple of those, and that should be fine. And yeah, see? All I need to do is that, and then I just switch that out. I would go ahead and put a glass thing there and do that, which that's fine. And then I have a glass thing there. It looks good. Hey, I'm happy about it. That looks great. I'm proud of myself. I'm proud enough to go ahead and admit when things are going well. I mean, hey, look, this is all going well. I just don't want anything to fucking happen. Please don't let anything fucking happen, and I'd be fine. I'd be great. I'm gravy. Cause see, look, see here. We're just gonna go ahead and do this. And then probably with the last few minutes, we're just gonna go ahead and deforestation. Like, we'll go and do that. We'll do just that. I think that would actually go ahead and do well. I mean, I don't need any more than this. If I decide to change my mind, I could, but for right now, I mean, everything looks good. Perfect. And then, yeah, let's just go ahead and finish this, at least for this episode, because, yeah, why not? I mean, I want to make sure You're really testing my patience today, aren't you? You really are testing my patience. So, fuck off. Same thing here. Fuck off. Alright, yeah, I think everything's looking good. Everything's great. Beautiful. So, yeah, I have a 3-story. Yeah, 3 stories. And honestly, this looks good. I don't need ladders. I don't need anything other than just coming up with a chest. A couple chests here and there. Let's just go ahead and put the crafting table there. We're just gonna go ahead and make a couple chests, and yeah, we are good to go. I think this would actually be good. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. All right, and then we're just gonna go ahead and get that back. That's fine. I think what I'm gonna do is just go ahead and do that. There we go. And there should be one more down here, which... There we go. And this would go over here. That's fine. Let's just go ahead and put the oak planks there. We're going to get a hard oak and a birch. Because why not? Yeah, see? Look, there's items here. Yeah, see? We're gonna go ahead and play. See? So, let's go ahead and put the oaks. I have an oak. One there. And there. 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 Right here. Right here. Goddamn chicken. You're minding your own business. I'm not gonna slay you. I mean, normally I would go ahead and slay your kind, but no, you're good. You're fine. You're not bothering me. And there we go. There we go. And see, look at that. Just look at that. See, that looks fantastic. That looks great. That looks like something I would not have any issues with. The only thing that I'm now needing to go ahead and figure the hell out, and this is the only thing, is iron. Iron going into diamond, going into all that bullshit. I mean, yeah, looking into it, it looks like everything's looking good. So, honestly, looking at the floors, I mean, this is all the chest area, which is fine. And, I mean, we have stripped dark oak wood, so that's great. We're also going to go ahead and put the oak stuff over here, so oak and birch. We have an iron ingot area. We also have another chest. This chest is for food, so that's decent. I mean, I could have put it this way, but I liked how I had it. This area is going to be the bedroom area, and this area right here is just going to be a whatever room. I mean, it could be a furnace room. It could be like a library-esque area where I could just go ahead and put the library right here, and then there's that. I mean, it could be my spell room. I like it. I think the spell room might actually be looking good. But you know what? This is perfect. This is great. I'm happy about this. I'm really, really, really happy about this. I mean, yeah, the creeper killed me, and I lost all the goddamn experience, which would have helped in these sorts of situations, but I'm fine. I mean, yeah, everything's gonna be fine. Everything's gonna be okay. And you know what? This looks like it's a good place to go ahead and stop. So, you know what? We're just going to go ahead and stop here. So thanks for watching the video. I do appreciate it. If you like this sort of content, go ahead, like, subscribe, and that sort of bullshit there. But you know what? Thank you for watching, and I hope you guys come back soon. Thanks again.